What's up, YouTube? It's Little Takavato. You can see I'm a little shaky right now, but I'm just here to showcase all 10 figures and kind of talk about them and my regrets and what I wish I would have done better and stuff like that. God, I need to stop shaking. I just, we'll just talk about them, how I've changed them, how I would like to improve them next time, and I think that's better, a little bit better. And we'll go one by one. Alright, first up on the chopping block is Juggernaut, and I know he looks good from afar, and people have told me, and some people have told me different opinions, but honestly, he's a good, 5-point figure. He's almost a statue, but yeah, I definitely figure out how to add joints to him, so I'm gonna take another crack at him one day. I'm gonna try to get the browns closer or whatever, even though the Marvel Select is like that too. And I'm gonna add articulation. I'm gonna be better with paint because it's not the best paint job, but this is my first attempt at really doing the whole figure like that. So, cut me a little slack, I guess, but yeah, and yeah, I think I'm gonna take another crack at him one of these days, but I will be keeping this one because he was the first, basically. Alright, next on the chopping block is Hulk, and actually you can see he's a little different than what he used to be. He's his shorts mostly are a different color. What I would improve upon next time is the closing the gaps. I don't really know how to use sculpting at the time, so really, that's pretty much it, how I would improve upon him. But yeah. Alright, the one I have the biggest problem with is this Colossus. Now, nothing too bad, but I could have done a better paint job. I'm actually fine with the waist down. But waist up, it's mostly the sculpting job with all the yellow in his chest and all the sculpting the abs and stuff and the chest and stuff like that I had to do. And I wasn't as good at sculpting at the time, so now I could probably do it way better. But yeah, I'm probably going to redo him. I don't know if I'll make a video on redoing him, but I'm definitely going to take another crack at him one time. Maybe give him more articulation in the arms, but yeah. Okay, Abomination. I basically have no problems with this figure. I think I love how he turned out. I think it looks almost perfect. He did have a crack there, and I kind of sculpted it over. And that left knee was bothering me, so I chopped some of it out. So I just got to repaint that knee, and I think I'm pretty much fine with how it turned out. I wouldn't do much different. Alright, World War Hulk / Gladiator Hulk. When you switch the parts out, you've seen that in the video if you watched that video. But what I would change about here is well, I already did. That's a 3D printed shoulder pad now. My friend made it for me for Christmas. And I think I shrunk him a bit, and I changed the skin color a little bit so he's not as green or dark green. But oh yeah, and I glued these on at first so they wouldn't move, but I ripped them off and repainted them again. So now I can move the knee joint again. So yeah, I basically made them how I wanted them. Alright, according to my Facebook group, here's everyone's favorite, the Blob. I changed his head. I wish I would have made him a bit shorter because right now he looks like he's as tall as the Hulk. They're like the same height. I wanted them to be the same height, but sometimes he looks a little too tall compared to Hulk. And I don't like that. So I wish I would have shrunk him down just a little bit and inside the thighs, and that's what I would change is inside there. I didn't wait for the mold to dry. So it's not great, but it still works. It can move and stuff, so yeah. Alright, Rhino. The only thing I would really change is I I would sculpt a little higher up here to cover the joints a little more. And oh yeah, I didn't really like probably prepare the joints for to be painted, and probably the butt, not the best butt, but yeah, whatever. You won't be seeing that too often, but yeah, that's what I would change about him. What I would change about A-Bomb, probably the way I sculpted the feet. They're not the prettiest, but they don't bother me too much. Oh yeah, the chest. The chest isn't, the pattern isn't right on the chest, so I would change that too. And, I think I would scrape a little more off back here so the legs would sit better. Oh yeah, and that, I didn't paint that right. But that's pretty much all I would change on A-Bomb. From afar, he looks perfect, but yeah. What I would change about Red Hulk, probably the arms. I would probably do those arms next time instead of these arms because they don't sit quite right, and they sit way better with that body. And what else? Oh yeah, his waist joint. Man, that thing is so loose. But yeah, that's pretty much all I would change for Red Hulk. And last but not least, Korg. What I would change about Korg, I didn't use the best material for this cardboard thing up here, so if I can get a 3D printed thing, that'd be better. And his arm joints, like, come on, move. His arms are too heavy to, like, hold himself, so I would put in more clay to, like, or something so the arm doesn't move so much. Maybe dried up resin, but I don't know. Yeah. But that's my customs, all 10 of them. I have more already, but I'm not going to show you those yet, because I like to stay ahead a little bit. I like to stay a couple customs ahead before I make a video about them. And also, as you can see with like Blob and Hulk and stuff, I'll still work on them even after I make a video. But yeah, that's basically the video. Don't worry, I already have 3 more customs that I've already made, and I made some other customs like this Luke Cage or whatever, but that's not really what I'm going for in these videos. I'm going for the big guys, I mean, Luke Cage is big, but like he's not these size guys, so it's whatever. But yeah, I hope y'all enjoyed. I hope you like my customs, and yeah, bye.